possible danger warning. The following message has been transmitted by the Pennsylvania State Police Department and the Scranton Police Department. At 11:45 p.m., an unknown weapon was discovered on exit 185, off Interstate 81 southbound towards the Central Scranton Expressway. In addition, there is a stopped car in which someone appears to be guarding the weapon. This man is believed to be armed and dangerous. The following precautionary actions have been taken. Exit 185 off Interstate 81 has been closed in both directions. The on-ramp that leads to Interstates 81, 84, and 380 from Central Scranton has been closed. All residents in the city of Scranton should seek a fallout shelter, as it is possible that this weapon could have nuclear capabilities. Remember to take all necessary supplies with you to your fallout shelter, including food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio. The bomb squad has been called in to examine and defuse the weapon, but they are having trouble reaching it at this time. Please stay tuned to all local media outlets for the latest details on this situation. The following message is transmitted by request of the Pennsylvania State Police Department and the Scranton Police Department. At 1:09 a.m., the man holding the nuclear device picked it up and drove into downtown Scranton. After being quickly surrounded by police, the man announced that he is part of a domestic terrorist cell, and other members are doing similar things in Pittsburgh, State College, Trenton, New Jersey, Hagerstown, Maryland, and Dover, Delaware. It is unknown if all this is true. He is threatening to detonate the device if the police do not stand down. All residents within 5 miles of Scranton should seek a fallout shelter now. If you cannot find one, local authorities and the National Guard will lead you to one. Remember to take all necessary supplies with you. Please stay tuned to all local media outlets for the latest details on this situation. The following message is being transmitted by request of the United States government. A domestic terrorist group has threatened to detonate nuclear devices in several cities. These cities are believed to be Scranton, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, State College, Pennsylvania, Trenton, New Jersey, Hagerstown, Maryland, and Dover, Delaware. Local authorities in these cities are working to defuse these situations. It is unknown if any further existence of this domestic terrorist group is in the United States. The FBI and CIA are looking into this group for more information. For now, all residents within 150 miles of these cities should seek a fallout shelter now. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio with you to your fallout shelter. Tune to stations serving your area during your stay there. If you cannot find a fallout shelter, the National Guard will lead you to one. Please stay tuned to your local media outlets for more details on this situation. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is being transmitted by request of the United States government At 2:33 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, nuclear weapons were detonated in Hagerstown and Trenton. The standoff between domestic terrorists, civil authorities, and the National Guard continues in Scranton, State College, Pittsburgh, and Dover. It is not known what the extent of the damages in the two cities where bombs were detonated, but it is believed that members of the domestic terrorist group were killed in the explosion. The FBI and CIA continue to investigate this terrorist group to see if more members are currently active in the United States. For now, the same precautionary measures remain in place. The President is expected to speak on all stations in the next 15 minutes. Stand by for this message. This is an emergency action notification directed by the President of the United States and the United States government. All cable systems and broadcast stations shall transmit this emergency action notification message. The station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in areas assigned to them. This is WNEP. This station will continue to serve the Scranton area. If you are not in this local area, tune out to stations providing news and information for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Scranton area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines must be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is being transmitted by request of the United States government. As of 4:21 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, nuclear devices in Dover, Pittsburgh, Scranton, and State College have been defused, and the domestic terrorists have been successfully captured by local authorities and the National Guard. They will be imprisoned and questioned regarding other information on this domestic terrorist cell. The FBI and CIA will continue to investigate. In the meantime, residents may now exit fallout shelters and near Dover, Pittsburgh, Scranton, and State College. Due to damage in all cities affected, public services may not be immediately available, and roads are expected to be closed. Tune to your local media outlets for information on road closures and public service suspensions in your area. This is an emergency action termination. The emergency action notification issued at 2:37 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time has been lifted. This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. Normal broadcast operations may now resume. This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. Normal broadcast operations may now resume. The following messages being transmitted from the Lackawanna County Emergency Management Agency, the Pennsylvania State Police Department, and the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. Due to damages from the domestic terrorist attacks overnight, some public services are not available, and some roads have been closed. The County of Lackawanna Transit Service has suspended all routes for the next 3 days. The following roadways are closed: Interstate 81, both directions from mile marker 179, near Avoca, to mile marker 188, near Dunmore. Interstate 84 where it runs concurrent with Interstate 380. United States Business Route 6. Alternate routes can be found out by calling PennDOT at 1-800-932-4600. In the meantime, it is recommended that you allow for extra time to reach your destination. Please stay tuned to this station or other local media outlets for later details or updates.